the Ethernet cable. Maybe that's why. Okay. They were probably copyrighted. Hey, I think we're live, maybe. I still can't. There's no evidence. Does anyone know? Oh, we're good. Okay, I see Steve said. Okay. Hey, everybody. Where's my camera? Okay. Hey, everybody. A little bit of a under construction here on the channel behind the scenes of the Unhumble Bard. We are leaning into the Bard part of it really hard. If you can see behind me, I've got some new synthesizers working on cooking up some tunes and some ambient stuff for us. But yeah. Thanks for watching. We're back from small, like not intentional hiatus, but it was nice to let the turkey settle and all the drinks and everything for this time. So now we can come back with excitement and energy. Yay for the D&Ds. So yeah, without further ado, tonight's Dungeon Master, Steve. Well, I want to see the last name, Steve. Steve.
Thank you for not doxing me. It's not like everybody doesn't know who I am already anyway. You can look me up. You can find me on the internet.
Steves are in the United States.
There's so many Steves. Right. So it's been a bit, you all. Just a quick refresher here. You guys are all taking a corporate espionage job to fly to a planet called Hydron 9 and dump off some mysterious chemicals in order to sabotage some water bottling operations there. And along the way, you had seen some signal flares go up for a derelict ship that had crashed into some asteroids, only to be overtaken by a handful of horrible space clowns that burst into colorful confetti as you guys had fought them. Fortunately, you guys got a decent bit of loot from all of that before continuing along on your journey, only to find out that your strange slime mold companion is with child.
Classic.
That was the topic of some discussion before. Yeah, you know, like you do. Before you guys found this large, distribution center way out in the Ether Sea. Ether Sea. That's another thing.
Sorry,
Yeah, in the phlogiston. Sorry.
Ether Sea.
I've been listening to way too much Taz lately. You know, getting caught up with those boys. All right. So I've got the D&D Beyond maps set up here. If you guys remember my crew drawing last time of all these different rectangular Spelljammer ships, kind of flying into this thing, and there was a large almost printer-esque kind of facility, picking up cargo and dropping it off between one to the next. And while all that's going on, this intricate dance of all these ships moving in and out, there was a little diner kind of sitting on the top of this structure. And I believe you guys had planned to, from what I understand of your guys' plan here, you're going to try to sneak on board one of these ships here as it flies to the planet you're going to.
Yeah. Real sneaky like. We're going to head up in there and infiltrate.
So real quick, it's
Not all of us. Just some of y'all.
just some of y'all, yeah. So, as I understand it, it's been a while, and we actually might have a visitor on our stream today. Should we introduce characters again real quick, just to go around and say, hey...
Yeah. Lacey, go first.
Hi, I'm Lacey, and I'm 3 humans in a trench coat, and I play Frog Wog Polyglog, a weirdly coded as a rogue, but actually a druid, frog, humanoid thing.
Pew pew. Yes, sir. And Scratch Cadigan here. Started out as Guitari. What are we here over here? The other one, the kitties, on the D&D. But yeah, Ranger, Beastbound Ranger, Beast Warden, Beast Master, Beast. With my companion Chunk here, we've been stirring up trouble and trying to distract the bad guys, I guess, while the smarter party members make actual progress. But yeah, it's been fun.
I'm Stacy. I'm not a wizard. I'm a sorcerer, and got lots of fun blood going through my veins, thanks to my mom and my dad. But yeah, what's going on back there? Unresolved trauma that we're not talking about right now.
Mm.
Anyway, that's all you need to know about me. Also, those clowns they weren't people, they were definitely constructs. So nobody should feel bad. So, always keep them.
Mm.
I'm Alex. I am playing Flint Eastwood, the juice-believing warlock, who is out to dole out some justice.
And I'm Steve, and I play everyone else.
He's the reason for everything. Anything you don't like comes from Steve.
Yep, it's all me. Yep, it's my horrible brain.
Get in the comments.
Nonsense.
The worst thing about this is my fault, which is the ship.
Steve has been ejected from the podcast.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Criminy.
All right. Do you guys have any questions about this like strange facility that you're looking at overhead, or?
Feels like a real F it, we ball situation. So.
Mm-hmm.
No.
We had already targeted the right transport, right? I think we had already picked our ride.
Yeah, I believe we have.
I don't think so. Let's see here. If I double check my notes,
I have
think
bad
you guys
news, by the way.
what's that?
I unmuted the stream and I can hear Sean great. But I don't hear anybody else.
Oh, good. So it's reverse day.
Oh no!
Uh,
Oh no! Oh wait, so nobody's heard the dumb crap I've
Oh wait,
said
I
so
heard
far?
Lacey
That's
really low.
great.
Yeah, so maybe
Okay.
we'll turn down.
Oh.
Okay.
Hello.
uh,
Same for you.
Man.
I was gonna be like, good news, I can hear Sean, and then I realized.
there's no reason for it.
Well,
Let me look at it.
What a delight, honestly.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, I'll keep trying to poke around. Craig's got us.
Yeah. Okay.
How do
Okay,
I turn
good.
myself
Okay.
down?
Audio.
So, do I need to wait? Do we need to continue here? You need a second to fix all the doobie boots back there?
I don't know what's wrong, so keep talking. Craig's got us.
Beautiful. All right, cool. I just wanted to figure out if you guys needed a second. All right. So I think when we stopped last time, you guys had just gotten here and kind of like scoped the place out a little bit. I believe there's some talk of like trying to like either get aboard this thing and try to figure out like where all these ships are going to. By looking at like the manifest or something like that, or popping into the diner here to see if there's anybody heading your way and trailing them.
Yeah.
I
I
think
turned myself up a little bit, so maybe. Sorry.
I have you guys turned it by 30 decibels. So if I don't know what's going on.
I got Lacey's but it was just really low.
I think that was my
Well, I say, well, it wasn't me, but thank you. Yeah, confirmation that we are all quiet except for Sean.
Okay. But like other than on the stream, my audio's good, right? Like.
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
everybody just
you're
fine.
coming
Okay,
loud and
beautiful.
freaking
So,
clear.
so if I do this right up next to the mic, is it?
Ooh. I just got chills.
I just threw up in my mouth.
None of
Sorry,
this
I
makes
hate
sense.
ASMR.
Can you just talk about popping a balloon for me? Real quick?
Ugh. No, what is happening? I need to leave.
Wait, what do you say? Or is it like the balloon gets bigger and bigger?
Just
and
yeah,
you
you
squeeze
know,
it
you
until
apply
it pops?
Ugh. I can feel that in my fillings. It was just, ugh.
Enunciate.
Look, we just got a surge in viewer count.
Oh wow.
Half of
Right.
this. It's just-
I mean, yeah, keep talking. I don't understand. So I'm gonna duplicate it and see that does
You.
anything.
yeah.
We'll do it live. Push it to prod.
Just let it
Oh yeah,
go.
I think we were trying to scope it out. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I think our best bet would be to scope out the diner, see if we can overhear maybe that someone's leaving or and where they're going, and maybe we can like ambush the ship along the way, and that way we can still park the cow close to, because we can't take it into the water, so we're gonna need
Space
to
for
leave the cow
Chris.
somewhere, but also somewhere close enough to where we can get to the cow from the submarine. That's a weird sentence I never thought I would say.
So,
Yeah, welcome to my
park
life.
the cow.
Can the cow hover?
Good luck.
It's a spaceship.
I mean, it's a space. I mean, you could like, I mean, you can either park it or I guess, yeah, I guess you can just kind of like anchor it in space.
Oh, I meant like above.
So I
water.
guess, yeah.
Like hover in atmosphere.
Is there a moon near the water planet?
Moon.
A moon.
Ooh.
So maybe we can leave it
Yeah.
Sorry.
with the moon, and then
And is the moon tidally locked, or can we park on the dark side and we would be
yeah.
unseen? Or
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, I would imagine that the sphere you guys are going to probably has several moons in it. You could figure something out like we just to make things convenient. We'll say parking is available. Like
What's the star situation like? Like, is it single? Is it binary system?
Is it a 3-body problem?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
what it really is.
yeah. So typically the way the spheres work are kind of like their own like. Basically, their own like solar systems, like within like the whole thing and everything. Usually, it's just like the planet, like whatever like thing it hovers around and what have you. So yeah, imagine there's like some sort of like celestial body this thing's orbiting around and whatnot, and yeah, like Kryn, for example, is really big with all its like moves and stuff, and like where its position is at in the universe and what have you.
Okay, that was a half serious question.
Yeah.
I appreciate the real answer.
Yeah, no problem.
I
understand
plug,
how it's confusing
plug
with
the new
my-
Dungeon Master's Guide, where it says, where is it, that D&D is not a, it's not a physics simulator. Yeah,
Not a physics simulator.
something along those lines. Yeah.
So we can't have 100 peasants stand in a line and pass
Railgun.
javelin. Yeah.
I mean, we could absolutely try it. Like,
It's no moon. It's 100 peasants in a line.
Oh no, they.
all right, they figured it out. Here we go. All right, so you guys are gonna park the cow then and head into the diner.
Yeah, I think we are.
Okay, let me change the map around. Beautiful. Okay, can you guys see the map now? Map change.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Blend
Okay.
a lot.
Here for the new D&D
Instead of-
maps that I think
Beautiful.
do initiative
Participate.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My God, look how beautiful that is.
Ooh.
I
SpongeBob
know.
fry pans. They keep him away from Ariana
Yes.
Grande.
Thank you to Cthulhu Architect on Patreon for his free map he gave everybody. So this that's his cool thing he made. I just filled it with robots.
Awesome.
All right, beautiful. So yeah, you guys bring the cow down to kind of like fit it in the parking lot. I imagine this is a pretty big ship, so you gotta kind of like princess park it in like 2 spaces there. We're able to touch down and kind of unload there. You see a lot of like Warforged and like other like constructs kind of like walking in and out of this diner. Are you guys gonna scope it out from outside? Just gonna like barge right in there.
You know what? Before
What's
we get off
going
the
in?
ship, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do something
Oh,
that I
never mind.
can.
Oh, yeah, no,
I will go ahead
absolutely.
and cast Alter Self on myself
Ooh.
as a Draconic Sork. And I'll alter my
Ooh.
physical form to change my appearance and decide that I look like a space trucker,
I love
like a
it.
warforged.
Fantastic.
I
I love
will.
this.
Can I? I want to shape change. I want to turn into a dog
Okay.
Nice.
and kind of just scoot around Stacy, like I'm your little pet.
Do we have a lion around?
A,
Or
Do
a
you want me to be a lion
scarecrow?
instead? I'll be a lion.
No, no, no.
Duh, I'm an idiot. Send help.
I was
Very
thinking,
cool.
yeah, you're Toto and me.
I'm
There you go.
just stupid. It's fine.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh my
do I
God.
get free casting since
Totally.
it's draconic? Nah,
I
think
I
got
added
it.
pup walk to the map there.
Yeah.
Pupwog,
Pupwog.
it's me. Pupwog,
Love it.
puppy glog.
So now we have Chonk, Pupwog, a cat, a mushroom, a warforged, and 2 dogs walk into a bar.
Oh my
Or a
god,
diner.
I love this.
Walk
Look
into
at
a
me.
diner.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's exactly the dog I want to be. I want to be this big droopy-eyed dingus.
Well, unfortunately, the only dogs in D&D are massive.
Yeah.
That's it.
Works
Just
for me.
massive.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
There's no other kind of dog.
Cadigan.
Wait, I wanted to be a moosh. I'm riding.
But yeah, soldier. We gotta. Who's this
Oh
guy?
no, that would. Oh no, that one didn't.
What? Oh. There you go.
There we go. Stacy Forge. Perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. Check out is there a menu outside? Like post on the door?
Sidewalk menu.
Just like one of those like big plastic things with like the no, that would all be inside here. So you guys are all just heading in, right?
Yeah.
Anything else you guys need to do before we walk into the diner? Okay. Beautiful. All right, so you guys push open these double swinging doors to this diner, and immediately you're bombarded by this cacophony of what sounds like some sort of like weird saloon music mixed with like this like big old techno beats. You got that, dun, 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 that whole like the player piano thing with like some going on. So just like kind of an odd ambience in here. As you're looking around, there's all these like warforged and stuff, or like you don't see any like food on the tables, but they'll be like either like drinking or they've got these like, a bunch of other stuff kind of like strewed out in front of them here. The weird thing is though, like as you all kind of like barge in, like everything kind of like stops for a minute. Everybody kind of like eyes you up and is like, "What's going on here?" Yeah, there's patrons all over the other room here. Like I said, this place is pretty busy, and you can see there's like a like the kitchen area right in kind of the back here with a big and there actually is one of those big like menus in the back that's got like a bunch of stuff on it. Could read that off for you guys. So as you're like kind of like looking around, you see the menu says there's something called iWide. There's Dual Boot. There's Ram Clear. There's HD 50. There's a another thing called Amp, and then there's Fish and Chips, but the fish is spelled with a PH.
That's gonna make us boogie. That's gonna make us play a banjo for 50 to 75 minutes straight.
Is there there's no animatronics? No.
Oops.
No.
I will
Yeah,
thumb over my shoulder as we enter and say, "Hey, try doing my best robot voice. The meat bags are with me.
All right.
Couple hitchhikers."
Yeah, you see the Blendo bot just kind of like shrug its like 8 arms, just like, all right. And it just kind of like gestures like, all right, sit where you want.
Does this look like the kind of play like a diner I would like normally ask Chonk to sit outside at? Or since there's no food like
I'm going in. I don't give a flying
There are any
toot.
robot dogs inside?
nobody cares.
I think you're good to being big like.
Good.
Yeah, there's like Roombas like going around the floor, so you can imagine like they're too worried about like cleanliness and stuff. Like it's all good.
Nice.
As I will say, there's no like animatronics, but you do see like that there's like a Warforge kind of in the corner that's got like a big barrel body, and it's playing like this keyboard on its stomach. That's where all those like funky sounds are coming from.
Hey,
Are
I
there
guess I'll take-
there's a map.
Yeah.
So I'm stupid. I'm gonna go off and go like. over
I'm
here
losing her. Is it
somewhere.
me? Is it you guys?
No, when Lacey
Uh,
messes with her map, her audio goes out.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. I lost everybody for a second, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Sorry.
Yep, no
Sorry. If I
worries.
touch
Powerful
literally
map.
anything on my laptop, it's like no.
No,
it won't be
just
helpful.
nope, not doing it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, we actually have people in chat? What?
What?
Wait, what?
Sup,
Hey,
chat?
people in chat.
Woo,
That would
hello,
be a
chat.
first. That's a
Sup,
first.
Zell? Sup, Jay?
Thank you for enjoying.
Oh, Jay, like
Yeah,
Jay.
those are
He's one of my good friends, so
Don't forget to follow.
no, it's one of
the
my
chat
my
handle bar.
pals.
Oh, okay. Hey, Jay. Hey, people. Hey. Sorry, they were quiet. Hope they're okay now.
Sorry, Pup's pupping. What's Pup doing?
All right, yeah. So what's Pup Bug doing? Lacey?
Talking to chat.
Sorry, I touched something.
no.
I am. Sorry, if I touch anything, it's like the end of the world. I'm just gonna listen. I'm just like chilling and I'm listening.
Okay, awesome. Okay. While Pup Bug is going around and like listening to folks, what are the rest of you guys doing here? I imagine you guys go sit at the up at the diner there, and the server bot is kind of like, what
Yeah.
can I? So it looks like Stacy Forge. It's like, all right, what can I get you? And then it looks to the other three of you, and it's like, can I? I don't like. Do you? I mean, I can get you guys something too. What do you need? What are you feeling?
What is your fresh juice assortment?
He kind of like turns to the Blendo bot and like turns to the thing behind him. He's like, "We got some HD 50 that'll lube you up good."
You know what? I brought my own.
It's like, oh no, word choice.
I had
Look at a viewer
$1.
count.
The last time someone offered that to me, it was a great night. But I think with all my friends here, I'm gonna have to pass. So I will just drink my own
Too
smoothie.
bad I'm
Thank you.
far away because I'd be like,
And me, your new acquaintance. Definitely not your existing friend.
Resistant.
Yeah, no, I meant these other folk down there.
I can I get an amp?
Amp.
It's
All
like a
right.
Four
He's
Loko.
like, yeah. He's like, yeah. So he reaches up under the or down below the table here, and he kind of like picks up a like a small like rectangular case thing and kind of like puts it in front of you and goes, "All right, that'll be 10 gold, please."
Easily hand over 10 gold. Aren't we trucking around with just like
Yeah.
so much gold? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys are loaded. So, and this is kind of like one of those like almost like a rainforest cafe, right? Like, like the prices are just stupid high.
It's the only option, so
It's the only option. So yeah.
I don't look at the box. Just slide it in front of me. So anyway, anybody heading off to Waterworld? These meat bags here could use a ride, and they got a lot of coin on them.
Like,
Paid me pretty well to bring them over here, but I'm not heading that way. Nope. Kind of cast widely around the restaurant.
oh, okay, so I was like, I'm just like, I just work here. I don't know. Like, I'm not allowed to leave.
One of those like lean back in the chair and say it where everyone can hear it. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, let's see. How do we want to? kind of a general note. Tell you what, why don't you roll me a
Deception.
I was gonna say deception or persuasion to kind of like
They're all the
you really ham
performance,
it up as like
persuasion,
the
deception.
yeah. Give me
We're-
some
we're
sort
all
of
the
like
same.
yeah, I'll take that.
Stacy. All right.
Mhm.
Boop. Hey, I'll take that. 25.
There you go.
I'm rocking it.
Rocking it.
Yeah. All right. So this goes a little bit better than you expect. Pretty soon, like you're kind of like you guys are all kind of mingling with like a handful of these like warforged like space truckers and stuff, all kind of like crowd around you, kind of like asking you guys about like where you've been, what kind of adventures you've all kind of been on, and they start getting into this debate about like which world, otter world you're talking about. Like, are you talking about Costneria, that wet one there with just that one plot of land, or is that other one? Like, where are you guys headed?
Is it something 9?
It was Hydron 9, yeah.
Hydron.
Hydron.
Mhm.
One of the Hydrons.
One of the
think.
Hydrons. All right. All right. You hear one of them go like, "Stick and Slim, you got a delivery out that way, don't you?" And he's like, "I just came back from that way, so kinda. I'm not delivering that way again. I'm going off in the other direction." And this kind of continues on for a little bit here. Well, let's go in public. Why don't you give me a perception check as you're kind of like listening around, doing your stuff.
I really mucked up because I didn't find. Dog stats.
That good pupception.
1 freaking second.
Technically, you still use your own
I think-
perception,
Mhm.
but I think you'd have advantage because you're
Oh,
dog.
do I? Ooh, okay, let me triple check.
If I remember that from the Mastiff stat block, you get
Yes.
advantage on smell checks.
Yes,
Something smells.
advantage.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking me right now. Okay, you said perception.
Yeah.
I rolled the same number 2 times, so that's an entire 12, and this die is in the hallway.
No.
It's good.
I rolled the same number twice. I have a +7. I have a +7 to my perception.
Yeah. All right. So I'll give you this. You're like kind of like going around but all of a sudden there's like a bunch of commotion of like people like kind of chattering behind you, so you're kind of like distracted a bit by that. Plus the music in here is pretty loud, especially for your puppy ears. But as you're looking around and stuff, you do notice that one of these Warforged doesn't smell quite right. I'll mark him in red here. We'll call him Stinky Forged.
Stinky Forge. I'm gonna just
Stinky
hover
Forge,
around
yeah.
him.
Okay, all right.
I don't want to try to be noticeable, so I guess I'm
Yeah.
trying to like halfway stealth about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to kind of nuzzle around him a little bit, and then I want to go back to my party and like poke Stacy with my nose.
Okay, yeah. So as you're kind of like hanging out with him for a little bit, you notice that he isn't really like, so he's got like some stuff in front of him, but doesn't seem to be like really like drinking it or anything like that. Just kind of like sitting there for a bit. Not really doing a whole lot.
Oh, what's up,
The
pup?
Warforged isn't.
What's up? Yeah.
I'm gonna grab your
Did
hand.
Jennifer fall down the well? I hope so.
I guess, and just kind of tug you a little bit, and then I'm gonna wander off, kind of over there, and pass back and forth like 2 times, and then I'm gonna circle like the whole area.
All right, sounds good. All right. So while you guys are caught up in conversation back at the bar there, let's see here. Chunk and Clint, you guys getting up to anything in particular here, or?
Yeah, Cadigan's kind of just in limbo, not really sure. He's In the back of his head, he wants to go out in the parking lot and start rifling through people's front, see if he can get inside while these truckers are distracted. But really, I don't know.
I
Yeah.
would kind of pass on Pup's attention, you know,
Mhm.
to point y'all that direction. So, like,
Yeah, I'll get Chonk to.
Can one of you see what's going on with the dog? The other dog?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll head that way.
I'll send Chonk.
Shit, Chalk will go too. All right. Scratch, did you want to kind of slip out to the parking lot and go investigating through or rummaging through trucks, or?
I think maybe yeah. I don't know how much good I can do here, but I think Chonk's here. I'll send him a like, you go get him, boy, and I'm just gonna check the weather real quick.
And then we never saw Cadigan again.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
so like we've been working together long enough that like probably we would have some kind of signal, right?
I
Yeah,
would
Like I
dogs
can create a
communicate,
distraction
right?
if I need to.
I would think so, but I would want to know what that signal looks like among you guys because that sounds amazing and hilarious.
I don't know.
Is
Me
it
and
bark-based?
You guys, you guys have like a
and
code word or
Cadigan seem
something?
to
How
kind
about
of team up pretty often.
Chonk?
so-
Don't eat the grass. That could be like the catchphrase, like the safe word. Chonk, don't eat the grass. And
Wait, a
that,
catchphrase and a safe word are two very different things.
sorry,
Yeah. Wait.
a safe catchword.
Should not be used interchangeably, for sure.
Not safe word.
Wait.
But that's just
Are you
yeah,
sure not a safe word?
it's a
Because you never
signal.
know.
That's
I feel like
So-
a call and response, but the grass is always greener when it shoots.
So when you do that, I want to uh like playfully kind of grab Chonk's ear, my mouth.
Yeah.
And kind of tug on him a little bit, and then like I don't know, do some dog playful nonsense and let
Yeah.
out like a boom, like Mastiff Stew, you know.
Yeah.
So when that happens, when they sort of start to play, can I? Is there like a moment where I can pretend that I got bumped into and like fall into this robot?
Oh yeah, I love that. Let's see here. Give me a I feel like it'd be performance.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, like try to perform like a like a fake fall, like a like try to platfall into this guy.
22. Oh my stars! I seem to have slipped.
All right. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, all right. So Cliff, as you like fall into this warforge, like your arms kind of like flail wildly for a minute, and you actually like smack his face a little bit, so his head kind of like spins around a couple times. And as you kind of like fall into his lap, you actually look into like this. You just so happen to like kind of peer into this vent, like through these little slits in the front of him, and you actually see a pair of like bright blue eyes. Deep inside this vent here. They kind of like look at you in surprise as as you kind of like fall on top of him. And he kind of like spins that head like left and right for a second, and then kind of like raises a finger to his mouth. Just
So sorry, he did
Same thing.
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of whisper, "What in tarnation?" As I kind of straighten myself up. Um, I'm going to. Sorry, I'm just looking at my spells real quick to see if I have.
Oh god, I got worried that you
erase.
like froze, and I was like, oh no.
No. Okay, so I don't have a way of doing that. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of straighten up, turn to pet pup log and whisper, "There's someone inside that robot."
I'm gonna do the thing that dogs do when you like when they have a toy and you're trying to take it and they like and they like with the paws.
That's cute, but I have no idea
And
what
then
it
I'm
means.
gonna like bound off like and run around.
That was-
'Cause my goal is to knock him over, like fully knock this Warforged over.
And I will call out to the Stacy Forged as I'm sort of walking out. That is a beautiful breed of animal you have there. And once I get close, I'll kind of whisper, "There's someone in that robot."
All right. So, Lisa, did you say you were trying to knock that dude over who's inside the Warforged suit?
Yeah.
Is that what I
I
caught?
want to
Okay.
run around. Yeah, so I want to do the thing, and I want to like puppy paws, and then run off, and then come back around, and like
And then just try to like knock. All right.
barrel him over, and then keep going.
Okay, I love this. We're getting absolutely chaotic here. This is perfect. Okay, so real quick, let's cut to Scratch here again for a moment. Scratch, why don't you give me a quick stealth roll to kind of like sneak up on one of these parked vehicles here?
Ba-dum. Here we go. Ba-dum.
We're being so shady. I love this. Like never shady. I never play like a shady D&D character. I'm always like righteous and like good. Now I'm like,
Just yeah.
So yeah, Scratch just oh hell, look at that. And he pointing at the scene there, but really just low key backs out of the place and begins his mission. Gets all sneaky like after that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna draw a big space rig, a space big rig here for you to sneak into.
Yeah. And then I'm not like I have no goal other than seeing what's up, like in all these.
Okay. Just kind of like looking around inside, or
Right. See if there's anything like I mean, right now they're mostly distracted inside,
Okay.
so I want to look. I know we're going to Hydron 9, looking for anything that might lead us to that, or any cool weapons, or anything.
okay.
Anyways,
Gold
gun rack.
weapons, gun racks. Yeah.
Yeah, I love this. Okay, let's see here. Tell you what, why don't you give me a perception check then while you're out here too?
Cat stuff.
Cat stuff.
Come on. There we go.
Oh man, you guys are rolling hot tonight. Perfect. Okay.
Love it.
you guys, except for me,
Except for you.
Except for
You
Hall
say
Dice.
guys.
which
Right?
like oh yeah, I mean, wow, way to gender it. And I'm just kidding.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here. I think
it's very on par for me to roll poorly, so it's fine.
I think serendipitously a couple things happen kind of at the same time here. Scratch, for you while you're outside, you're kind of like looking through these parked vehicles. You find these big long like green spelljammers that have like a little like white swirl across the front of them, and you notice like the cargo bay area that says Coca-Cola on that. And you immediately get a a hunch that this might be the one of the trucks that you might be looking for, and kind of like slink off over in that direction. Stacy, while you're inside there, you hear one of the truckers you started like buddying with, kind of going like, "Hydron 9, that's home to that new Coca-Cola bottling facility, isn't it? I think there's some Coca-Cola guys back over in the corner there. Maybe they might be heading that way." I'll mark them
which
on
corner?
I'll mark them in green here. Coca-Cola green.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola green.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
And
And
I
then
will-
oh yeah, go ahead.
Want an amp? And I'll hand my amp off
Just-
that I got.
yeah, I was gonna say, were you gonna give that a shot, or are you just gonna give that off to somebody?
I mean, it's about like
I'll
it's an
drink it.
amp, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
it looks like an amp.
It's like sort of. So it's like it's almost like a carton of cigarettes, but when you pop it up, it has like a little like almost like a little like cattle prod inside of it. So you're not 100% certain how like exactly you would ingest that. We see other folks kind of like essentially like sticking into their like face compartment.
You know, when it comes to consumption, Stacy's been pretty straight edge. So
Yeah.
just
Just
gonna
gonna
hand that
pass out
off.
to somebody. All right, yeah. Yeah, one
I'm,
of the space truckers easily grabs it. All right, thank you, and kind of like sits and starts to take part.
I thought it might
Nice.
be like a robot coffee for a second. Get you going. I will make my way over. But excuse me, got
That's
to
that's the eye
take
wide.
take care of the flea bags here, and head towards Shonk and Pup and the
Okay.
stinky corner. But I will let Clump know as we walk over
Yeah.
that the hey up there's the Coca Cola guys, yeah.
Coca-Cola. Yep.
So maybe they're heading there.
Yeah. So real quick, just to cut back to Scratch
Yeah.
again, you want to give me an investigation check if you're like looking, you kind of like a little further
Yeah.
into these Coca-Cola chucks.
That's it. That's all you can do. 3 seconds before we
14.
get copyright
Okay,
claimed.
perfect. That's yeah, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. Okay,
It's a different song completely.
perfect. All right. So I imagine with the time you got Scratch, you're able to kind of like get up on the sideboards there and kind of like take a quick peek inside, and you do see like just inside of like either like kind of on the door there is like a shotgun rack kind of like hooked onto the to the wall there.
Okay.
That's when you hear a commotion from inside. Someone come back to Pupwog and resolve that commotion. Lacey, want to roll to knock into this Stinky Forge dude?
What would you like me to
Oh
roll,
no.
Steve?
This feels like something. I mean, I imagine you're kind of like you're gonna have to push him pretty hard to get him like knocked over here. So maybe in athletics.
All right,
That sounds like a good shovey thingy.
I made it go away 1 second. Athletics. Girl, shoot. What are we doing? Okay, strength. That's a strength then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's stupid. So my strength is very high.
I so badly want to cast command and say sit right now, but
Well, I only rolled a 4, so that's good.
Up you, Yasha.
So good. I'm so over this. This one too. Farewell. That one's in a different room entirely, so I don't know when I'm gonna find that one again.
Yeah. So I imagine what kind of happens is you kind of like nudge against this this dude and kind of like kind of like get your paws up on him, but he's able to kind of like stand up and he kind of like pushes his way out of the booth and he's like in his like best kind of like voice he says, "Can you control your meat beast, please?"
Meat beast.
Meat beast. Ew, I don't like it.
Meat beast.
I want to jump back up on him though. You know, like when
Give it another shot. Yeah.
are just
Back on the meat beast.
so excited and they just like
Okay.
yeah, like the meat beast I am.
I'm not used to these.
Wow, ew, don't like that.
Oh jeez. All right. Let's see
Rare
here.
form, folks. Rare form.
Yeah, I think you could push it and try again here, but it might
That's fine. Fuck me up.
Yeah, go ahead, give it a shot.
That's fine. I'm ready to die. You know, if I die, I die.
I hope it's not contagious,
12.
infected, whatever.
Which is not gonna do anything, but it's better than a 4.
Yeah, let's see here.
Say 12.
Yeah.
It's better than 10. Yeah. The least funny number.
Yeah.
It's
So maybe.
it's so boring. All right. Let's see here. Let's consult the percentile dice.
No. No, just make a judgment call, Steve. Come on.
He did, yeah. Yeah, the judgment call. I was gonna consult the percentile dice, see what kind of happens here, because he doesn't get knocked over, right? Like 12 is like kind of like nudging into him pretty hard here. Though I will say, like, as you kind of like jump up on him, he kind of like staggers a little bit, and like his like part of his right hand essentially like falls to the ground and kind of clatters a little bit. Um, too. Why don't you guys give me a quick perception check?
Also me.
Yeah. Actually, probably, yeah, you and Stacy and Clem. Yeah, go ahead and roll me.
I'm not winning any awards.
Oof.
I don't see anything.
Okay.
13.
So I saw 13 to 6,
6.
15.
That'd be a nat 1 for me.
15. Okay. right.
Ooh,
Seems chill. I don't know.
All right. So as this arm kind of clatters to the floor, Popwog, you see like a just like for a briefest moment, like a small little arm, kind of like pull itself up inside the Warforged suit a little bit before it kind of like bends down to pick it up, and he's like, "Control your dog, sir. I'm
Oh.
like, this is
I'm sorry. I
I'm
promise.
not having any of this."
I'll fix this. I've got a repair module in my truck. If you wanna come outside.
It's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. I got it. I'll take care of it. Like I'm just gonna go.
I'm gonna keep stepping in front of him, like like that awkward kind of. But I want to make it look like it's on accident. Yeah. And while this is happening, I want to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
Nice.
I love it. Is that kind of like a stealthy detect thoughts, or is that?
What are the
Let's
components?
See. There are verbal, somatic, and
Yeah, let's.
while you're doing that, like I said, we've probably like we've been all together enough that like something is afoot, and like I know, like I'm a rogue, so I would continue to do the thing that dogs do when they have a stick or a thing that you definitely want to get from them and they do not want to give it to you, and they waggle back and they wag their little butt and they like, shake the toy from left to right. So I'm like bumping into like everything around me, like just knocking shit over with my big old massive butt.
Dog, you need to get out, dog.
so during that
Making
commotion,
as
can I
big of a
try to?
distraction as I can.
Yeah, can I try to stealthily cast it while that commotion is going on?
Yeah, no, I absolutely love that. Yeah, go ahead and give that a shot here.
25.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This goes. I mean, this at this point, like the Popwog is making a huge commotion here. I would think, like, and I think this is, more Scratch's call, but I would imagine that Popwog, jumping around and playing would kind of get Chunk all riled
yeah.
up, and the two of them start playing together.
No, Chonk
like,
would
That's
not.
the
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
And I imagine at
The
this
goal
point,
is
there's
to
like,
rile Chunk up.
Chonk probably has higher intelligence than some of us.
Yeah.
He'd probably read the room.
Fair
or
point,
higher
fair
wisdom.
point.
Yeah.
at this point, like everybody's kind of like getting up out of their seats. Like there's the big commotion. Like some people are leaving because they're like, "What the heck?" The employee robots are like trying to like see what they can do about calming the situation down. And yeah, Clem, this goes off without a hitch there. Let's see. All right, you're getting like surface thoughts off this guy, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So immediately, so he kind of like walks past you, and he's like one of the ones that's kind of like heading to the door here, who's like fed up with this nonsense. And you kind of get first, you kind of get like a wash of anxiety as like as you kind of like first make contact with his mind there, and then the those thoughts just start coming, and he's like, oh man, we're gonna get so caught, we're gonna get so fired. This is not gonna be great. We're gonna lose out on so much stuff. This is real bad. We got to get the heck out of here.
Interesting. I'll push deeper.
Ooh.
Wow, we got another.
So that'll be a
wow.
DC 16 Wisdom save.
Ooh, shit. Okay. Let's see. That is a 10, so
Okay, so
it
I
fails.
so I can learn you discern the target's reasoning, emotions, and something that looms large in its mind, such as worry, love, or hate. So he's worried
Okay.
about getting fired. Why is he worried about getting fired?
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. All right. Let's see here. So I think the first thing you get is that this guy isn't working alone. You kind of see like images of like him and his brother like working together. And that's when you realize that this is two halflings inside this sort of like weird warforged mech suit. And they seem to be pulling off some sort of job here as like um, space truckers. So normally, like everybody around here is like clearly like a warforged, but these guys have like started taking these jobs that these folks have been doing here. Um,
So they're not
uh,
running a scam or anything. They just have a legitimate job
they have a
as a
little legitimate jobs
warforged.
that they're not supposed to be doing. Yeah, essentially like they're basically like operating under false pretenses to like get hired for like this particular job and
They're like scabs, kind of.
yeah,
Yeah.
But like,
exactly, yeah,
okay,
exactly, yeah.
interesting.
Reversed.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Uh,
pretending to be warforged in order to make money in these like kind of like shipping industry, which seems to be predominantly warforged.
They took our jobs. They took our
Good.
jobs.
so Klemp thinks that we might be able to use this to our advantage. Uh, and Klemp's just gonna lean in and whisper and say, "I know. Step outside and let's have a conversation. The both of you."
I love
The
this.
both of you.
Yeah, make me a persuasion check with advantage. I think that's the kind of like yeah, I love it. Did I say perception? I meant persuasion.
Ooh, not great, but 14.
Okay.
Did you roll advantage?
I did.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
I rolled twice.
Alex.
Yeah.
Great.
If you right click it, you can do advantage or disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. Okay, that makes it easy. Perfect. All right. He's not gonna like say anything, but he kind of like turns back to the real quick and then like follows you. He does end up following you out.
Okay. We're gonna seeing Scratch right there. I'm gonna start
Yeah.
making my way towards Scratch, and say, "I think I found our way in. Let me introduce you to my new friends. What's your name?"
All right.
Come on, Pete. I will usher the dogs out.
Okay, gosh. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. All right. So you guys are heading out too, then, right?
Yeah.
Do we want to kind of all reconvene in the parking lot here while this is going on, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should move away from like the windows.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we'll move away from the entrance
Cool.
once everybody comes out.
We'll go back towards the
Beautiful.
Merovingian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Cadigan find a gun?
Every
Or
time. We gotta do it every time.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, one of my hairs was tickling my nose weird. All right. Let's see here. So move you guys
Is
over
it your
here.
mustache?
My mustache.
Stop it.
I keep waiting for the heroic points from those, and I never get them.
Yeah. I know, right? I gotta.
Yeah, come on.
I know. That's I gotta give those heroic points.
Why do you hate us?
I have it on my sheet. I don't know if I actually got it, or if it's just because you get one at the end of a long rest.
I don't know. I think I might have given everybody one at one point for something.
Oh,
That sounds like a thing I do
maybe.
sometimes. Yeah.
For existing.
I don't know. For existing, yeah. 'Cause,
recently, yeah.
You know, because I usually forget to give them out here. All right.
For showing
Uh,
up.
all right. So yeah, there's a brief commotion inside the diner here. Some of the patrons start to leave. You guys do notice that the two Coca-Cola robots have also like left, and they like head out back towards over to their Spelljammer. They don't like start it up and like pull off right away. They seem to be like hanging out in their jammer for some reason, but yeah, they haven't left yet. All right. So as you guys kind of like surround this stinky forged in the probably between like a couple of long like cargo trucks there, you see that vent kind of like slide open, and you see like a small like blue-eyed halfling face behind it. And he goes, "My name's Trub." And then another vent, kind of like more towards the waist, also slides open. He's like, "Call me Bert."
Well,
Better than Bull.
Trub and Bert.
we are in need of a ride. And you are in need of someone not spilling your secret to your boss. Would that be correct?
I think we're with you so far. Is that right, Bert? He's like, "Yeah, I'm hearing him."
Okay.
And
So,
I'm cool, and I take an action and dismiss the illusion around my face. Yeah, but keep the rest just in case anybody else is like,
It's me, Stacy.
"It was me all along."
I've been here the whole time.
And here the whole time.
When you do that, I shake off my wild shape and I'm back to Frogwog. Ah, being a dog is right weird. I don't like that very much.
Yeah, you guys.
you're
I'm
like-
just actually still a mushroom, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
It's like too good
Yeah.
at it. I think.
Yeah.
And we love you as a mushroom, right? Like you are.
Appreciated.
Yeah, Bert and Trub kind of give you guys eyes for a minute. They're both like looking in different directions, kind of like looking around the group, and like, y'all aren't like drug mules or something, are you? Like, what's the play here? This is kind of concerning.
No.
No. That's
I'm like
Definitely, we
90%
would never
sure
carry
it's not drug
something
mules.
No.
that we don't know what it is.
that was like 3 missions ago. No.
It's a good, yeah.
Unless we were paid like a whole lot of money.
Like a lot.
But that's not here nor there.
That's a job for another day.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, so what's the scoop? And I guess what's in it for us? I guess obviously you're not gonna report us to the administration here, but what's the what is it you folks need?
Well, I think we need to lift to a certain location, maybe.
Correct. We need access to a vehicle that can submerge.
It's authorized, perhaps.
Mhm.
All official like.
Yeah, you do exactly what you would have done here on Hydron 9, except you're going to be carrying us with you. And we go, at the opportune moments, hop out of there, and then you can go on about your way. Unless,
Wait, hold
we
on,
didn't talk
wait,
exit yet.
I don't think they're going there, or at least
Well, I know we got to make a reason, right?
I mean, I think we can probably they kind of like
we want to get to Hydron.
you hear the couple of like vents kind of like clang close for a minute, and you hear some like whispering from inside the Warforged, and then they kind of open back up again, and like, well, we might be able to get you a job out that way, but it's a bit of doing. If you're we might need some help making that happen.
What kind of help are you looking for?
Well, so here's the thing. You see that, and he kind of like points to the big long row of like all these spelljammers kind of like going in and out of this facility here.
Right.
So essentially, all we need to do is pull our jammer through the through the facility. It gives us a load, and then it gives us coordinates where we're supposed to drop it off at. Typically, we don't really get a choice of where we want to go. But that being said, we've been in this job for a little while now. We found a few tricks here. If there's a little room up on top of that big old like printer job thing that I mentioned earlier. But essentially, if you guys can mess with the manifest, we can get assigned a job to Hydron 9. And that'll get us loaded up, and then we can take you along with us, I suppose.
That sounds reasonable.
It's the best we got.
This go wrong. It's not terribly difficult. Typically one of us will be sitting in the jammer, and the other one will go up there and see if they can, hack into the terminal to get us assigned to a particular job. But it's a bit risky, so we don't make a habit of doing that. But with the handful of y'all, we should be able to make this pretty slick move.
Steve, what is hacking gonna be in this? Like,
Yeah, like
what
what
stat
kind of
is it linked
skill
to?
would that be based
Yeah,
on?
I'd probably like I would think like Arcana. That would be a good one for that.
It's like, because I was a hacker
Yeah.
before, and I don't know if I am now.
Mm-hmm.
I sure could.
Yeah, I think generally it's gonna be like Arcana or just breaking shit until it does what you want it to do.
That's right.
That's our usual MO.
Shooting the computer
That's right.
very true.
until it's intimidated of you.
Got my antivirus right here.
This malware bias.
Yeah.
Suck on my firewall.
Yeah.
Can we
It's
please
like-
have a robot campaign now? Because this is great.
Oh, beautiful. All right. So let's see here. So he's like, all right, well, I guess you guys want to see our ship?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
So you can check out our ride here. All right. So he takes you down a leads you. Well, sorry, they lead you down this row of all
Like
these
their
different
pronouns.
jammers things put up. Yeah. Until eventually, they're going past they keep walking down this row of like nicer and nicer trucks, and like you kind of gets that feeling like, all right, cool. Is it this one? Oh, is it this one? Like, oh, that one's pretty nice. Is it this one? And then you come upon this like really like long jammer. Doesn't have like a cargo hooked up to it yet, but it kind of looks essentially like a Winnebago, almost like almost more like a rusty old camper than a full on like nice Spelljammer. But he's but he kind of like slaps the hood of it and like, well, here's our ride. Hopefully it'll work for you folks as we head off into space.
can we
I mean, we
huddle up
drive a cow
real
ship,
quick?
so
Yeah. Yeah, who can judge, right? When you drive beef.
no,
What?
I hate it. Yeah.
What
Let's
can
huddle.
that ship do that ours can't?
It can. It is a ship that takes jobs when ours doesn't, and that might be able to get us in where we need to go.
I believe it
We're
can
not
go
registered for that kind
underwater.
of stuff.
That's a good point. About
Yep.
the job. Yeah, maybe it's like registered or something. Okay.
That is partially like you can tell that this ship is kind of like made at least like partially designed to be able to go into like distribution facilities like this one, where trying to shove your big hunk of beef into the
Don't
like
say
in
that.
and out of here to receive
All right.
cargo wouldn't exactly work out right. Beautiful. Fantastic. So I think that leads us into a heist with Trub and Bert to get you guys some cargo and finally head over to Hydron 9. All right.
Down.
Heist.
Heist,
I
heist,
gotta
heist.
power on
Heist,
assault herself if
Yeah.
it becomes relevant.
No, that'll be good. All right. I think this is probably a good place to wrap it for tonight because I've got. I know.
We're ramping back up.
Steve.
You know?
You
We're
got stuff
ramping
going
back
on.
up,
I get it.
Yeah, it is. It is going to be a day tomorrow, so.
Yeah.
All good.
And I imagine we can definitely do the heist thing, but it's going to be like an hour, and yeah.
That was a good
No, this was-
soft return to
Thank you for
gaming.
everyone
Yeah.
who tuned in and shared with all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
so.
think
For
so.
a cool like RP session, do some crazy world building, like.
It does also make me feel nice.
I'm just
that there's,
excited to
like,
be
at least a set of
chaotic.
eyes on us.
Right?
Yeah, I'm happy to know that like a handful of my friends do show up because I badgered a couple of people and they're like, oh yeah, maybe it's just so nice to know that they actually show up. It feels good, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Thanks, y'all. Thanks, watchers. People.
Yes.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you for tolerating
Thank you
me.
for, oh my gosh, I forgot
We
the
love
name of
you.
it. Navenloft. Whenever that happens.
Oh yeah, whenever that happens, yeah, we'll go back. We're gonna talk like
Someday.
We will to watch us all get massacred by Strap.
woo.
Wee.
I'm like my character. Both of my characters are dead right now. I still haven't made new characters, so. It's
Shadow
fine.
Dark, yeah.
I'm, if anything happens to Stacy's dad or Chad, I don't know which one. Chad, I forget his name.
Chad.
Is
gonna be
coming in
Chad.
as an ill rigger for vengeance.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, everybody have a good week.